All right, thanks, John McMahon. All right, we're here at the Raymond J. Bork Arena. It absolutely is. We want him for the long haul, so it'll be myself, Matt Fletcher. We want him for the long haul, so it'll be myself, Matt Fletcher, alongside John McMahon. John's on camera. We're even short on camera, guys, tonight, but John's going to pull a little double duty and help me out when I forget what to say. Isn't that right, John?
What did you say?
Exactly. It's the best in the business, folks.
Second best.
And would you look at that? It's just
the Beverly Ipswich girls ice hockey is dedicating tonight's game to the life and legacy of Morgan Rogers, a former Duke University lacrosse student athlete who died tragically in July of 2019 after battling mental health struggles. Although Morgan's life was cut way too short, her legacy of unconditional love remains. Morgan's message was created by her family and former teammates with the mission to eliminate the stigma surrounding mental health, normalize the conversations about mental health, and ensure that mental health is treated equally to physical health for all student athletes. Tonight, we honor those who are fighting, those we've lost, and the importance of continuing this conversation every single day. Remember, you are not alone.
At center, Sophie Kopi. Also on the wings, 7th grader, number 29, Lillian Wilkins. On defense, sophomore, number 9, Vera Conley. Also on defense, senior, number 16, Paige Waldman. And in goal, 8th grader, number 31, Nola Ferraresso. The headers are with my head coach, John Trzympak, Casey Curtin, Megan Parksix, Meredith Johnston. On defense, senior captain, number 3, Ashley Freitas.
wouldn't be the beginning of the game without a little crazy train. John, like I said, the Panthers coming off a 3-game winning streak. And they're heading in the right direction. They're down to 17th in the power rankings in the MIAA.
You know, I don't know much about Marblehead.
Well, Marblehead not having the best up by Linsky. Look like it will. Shear with the long shot. Marblehead trying to get it out of the zone, unable to. Big slap shot, saved by Saved by the Marblehead goaltender. Saved by Mason. That was an offside. It was Beverly picks it up. We had a little technical difficulty there on the video. Meg Ryan got turned around there. She saved by Mason. Her right pad. Meg Ryan sends it up to Tibbetts. Tibbetts gets it taken away. Freitas with the nice D. Another save by Mason. Score is 2-0. Little over 7 minutes left, about more than halfway through the first period. And the Panthers have come out swinging. Oh, so close, but offside was Meredith Johnston on that play.
Well, we have some stoppage, Matt. I want to apologize to our viewers at home. We had some technical difficulties. Our stream was cutting in and out. But I do think we have solved the problem, and it shouldn't happen again.
All right. Well, thank you for doing that, John. That's why you are the best in the business. Meredith Johnson with the shot. Save. You know, I don't want to butcher this poor girl's name all night, John. I'm going to go with Nola, her first name. The goalie for Marblehead.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Nola with the save. A little confused why they're taking the face-off down their end. Oh. Oh, I missed that penalty. This would be the first power play from Marblehead. Marblehead now working it into the zone. And that was in. That was a nice pass and a nice shot. That was a tough one, though. But that will end the power play. And now Beverly is still leading 2-1. Yeah, that was a tough one for Mason. She was getting ready for the player on her left, and then it was a quick pass to her right. She couldn't quite get over in time, but oh. They're battling forward along the boards there. Beverly comes out with it, but then Marblehead's able to clear it. Dumped in by Linsky. Marblehead player got knocked down by the ref. Much respect, much respect. Shot deflected. by Linsky. Linsky's shot was deflected, I should say. But defense gets back. It's cleared out. Shot, another save. Well, Nola's definitely settling down after those first two quick goals. And that's going to be icing. Faceoff will come all the way back down the Marblehead zone. Beverly wins the faceoff, but he gets out of the zone. They're going to regroup here. Frady's with it. Over to Abel, but couldn't quite connect. Beverly trying to keep it in. They do. Centered.
Yes.
And covered up wisely by Nola. Battle for the face-off. Marblehead ends up with it. Puck around the net. Marblehead trying to work it out of their zone. Couldn't quite do it. Zoe with a shot from the side there. Saved by Nola. I mean, there's been quite a few shots in this period. Beverly wins that face-off, but Marblehead picks it back up. Oh. Beverly misses that one. Marblehead dumps it in. Pushed off to the side by Mason. Here comes Linsky out of the zone. Center tries to center it. Marblehead was right there for it. Beverly dumps it out of the zone. Marblehead picks it up. Marblehead tries to center it. Couldn't quite make a connection. Out of the zone now. Knocked out of the zone by LeBlanc. LeBlanc now trying to make something happen. Looks like she lost her edge right at the last second. Libby takes it around. Oh, cuts it back the other way. Johnston now couldn't quite get everything. Couldn't quite get all the stick on there. Wisely covered up by Mason. I'm going to be very curious. I hope our shot counter is here tonight. He always comes by and gives us the shot counts. I'm very curious what's gonna look like in this first period. Less than 2 minutes to go here. Beverly leading 2-1. As Belford swings it around. And here's Oscar. Centers it. Oh, Johnson couldn't quite get it. Behind the net battle. Oscar now gets her shot deflected. And she's going to change up. Here comes Zoe Abel. Marblehead now making a rush. Gets deflected by Belford. Belford now brings it up. She couldn't quite hang on to it. Oh, she gets it back, though. Nobody in front, though, to help her out. $20 seconds left. Oh, 5 seconds. And that's going to probably just about do it for the first period. The first period, boy, quite a bit of action there, John. 2 goals to 1 for Beverly. But, man, I can't wait to hear the shot counts after when we get back.
That should be a fun rest of the game.
Should be an absolutely fun rest of the game, John. We'll come back. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back with the BevCam Sports Network. And we're back. The Raymond J. Bork Arena. We are back at start of the second period with the Beverly Danvers Ipswich Panthers leading Marblehead 2-1. The scores for the shots 16-7 in favor of Beverly. They are on pace to break their 40-shot night the other night, I believe, at Masco, but I tell you, one of the things that stood out to me, John, is the Marblehead goalie. That's 15 saves.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a lot of saves. Oh, it was 16-7, so 14 saves. That's very impressive. Team's just about getting ready here to start off the second period. Puck dropped. Picked up by Marblehead. Marblehead keeps it in. No, Ashley Freitas with it. Loses it coming after the blue line. Marblehead now picks it up. Behind the net, Frady sends it back to the corner. That new ice is causing a little slippage. Puck goes all the way around the Marblehead goalie. Marblehead now crossing into the blue zone, into the Panther zone, excuse me. Here comes Zoe. Zoe shoots it straight on and then backhands it, 2 saves. Then shoots it again just wide. Boy, she had a chance there. Blocker saved by the Nola. Boy, Zoe's she's a wrecking crew right now. That one dumped in. That looks like it's going to be icing. Second period starting out like the first. Very aggressive. I love it.
Well, side note, Matt, I'm noticing that some of the Beverly players are wearing socks that have a little bit of a teal in it.
Yeah, I believe, John, that's the colors for the for Megan,
Okay.
the special night that we're having tonight. Good eye, John, good eye. Puck going around the net. Johnston with it. Gets knocked down and down in the zone, no icing. Oh, picked off. Here comes Meredith Johnson with a slap shot. Save. Oh, rebound. Oscar tried to get the rebound. She couldn't quite make it. And Linsky dumps it in. Puck going around the net. Meg Ryan tries to jump in there and swipe it. Apparently, there's no swiping. Battling for it in the corner, comes out to Marblehead. Marblehead now brings it back into the zone. Marblehead trying to shoot, but deflected. Save by Mason. Here comes Zoe. Sends it over to Freeman. Zoe behind the net there. Tried to flip it in front of the net, rather. Referee has to get out of the way. He almost got himself killed. Puck clears out. Here comes Zoe with it now. Trying to get through three players. That's difficult. LeBlanc behind the net. Still fighting for it. Oh. Freitas with the blast, and then LeBlanc tried to redirect it. Didn't quite happen. No icing. Oh, Oscar tried to. That looks like an offside. Okay. Faceoff comes just outside the circle. Battling back and forth. Puck ends up in the Marblehead zone. Can't quite clear it out. Now she does. Dumps it. I don't know if that was Linsky or somebody put the puck on the net. Here comes Linsky. Oh, couldn't quite connect. Oh, here comes Zoe. Zoe Abel now. She loses the puck. There goes Linsky, dumps it back in. Oh, they're definitely battling. Puck goes into the, almost went into the Marblehead zone, but the Beverly zone rather, but they didn't keep it in there for very long. Now here comes Frades. Frades dumps it in right into the goalie's breadbasket. Faceoff will come to the right of Nola. Oh, slap shot and a save by Nola. Here comes Frady's again. Another slap shot tipped in this time, but unfortunately, Meredith Johnston was down on the ice and it hit her. Here comes Meredith Johnston now. Oh, she had help in the middle, but they couldn't quite connect cleanly. LeBlanc now over to Johnston. Flipped up into the net. Rebound doesn't go very far. Here comes Frady's with the blast. Deflected, but right into the pad of Nola. There's Corbett with another bid. And that's going to be icing. And I think the headers desperately needed a change there. Beverly is not satisfied with this 2-1 lead, John. Kept in by Linsky. Now brought out by Marblehead. Marblehead now loses it. And they have to chase it back down, but it's out of the zone. Back in the zone. Waved off icing. Puck goes around the net. Battling for it in the corner, comes out behind the net now. Here comes Linsky. Linsky with a shot just wide. Oh, collision there. I don't think anybody's fault on that one. Oh, kept in. Kept in by Kelleher. And that's going to be icing. Gangman style, huh, John?
Is there any other style?
No, I believe that is the only style. Freitas with two blasts, both deflected. Oscar to Freitas. Freitas sends it back in again. Just over 4 minutes left in the second period. Still a 2-1 lead by Beverly. Deflected and in. A blast by Ashley Freitas, and then Meredith Johnston with the pro-style deflection and gets the goal, and now Beverly leads it 3-1. Marblehead takes the face off. Moving their way down. Shot. Saved by Mason. That 2-goal lead, most dangerous in hockey. I think I'm going to stop saying that. Well, at least until Tim gets back. Johnson takes it around the net. Going to be offside by Marblehead. Face off to be just outside the blue line. Look, deflected by Johnston. Johnson now harassed by some headers. Now she gets it back. Tries to center it, but she wasn't able to. Panthers keep it in. Johnston behind the net again. Looking for help. Puck goes tumbling down. Picked up by Marblehead. Marblehead now pushing 3 against 1. They don't have the numbers. Puck was going wide, but probably a smart idea for Mason to just snatch one out of the air. Puck coming all the way down to the Marblehead zone. Puck's now behind the net. Freda sends it around. Marblehead now into the Beverly zone. They had to make sure they were on sides, gave Beverly the opportunity to pick the puck back up. Now Beverly changes up. Puck was in Beverly's zone for a very short period of time. Oh, little opportunity there by Beverly. Weren't able to make it quite happen. Puck now over to Linsky. Linsky sends it over to Belford.
30 seconds left.
Puck goes around the net. Linsky now sends it over to Oska. Oska now with 14 seconds left. She sends it out in front. Nobody was there to grab it. Oh, nice play there by LeBlanc. And that's the end of the second period. The Beverly Danvers Ipswich Panthers 3, Marblehead 1. And we will be back in just a few minutes. Folks, this is another production of BevCam Sports Network. ready for the third period here, with the Panthers leading the Headers 3-1. Why aren't they the Magicians? All the other Marblehead teams are the Magicians.
Don't know.
No. We'll have to find that out for next time. Well, getting ready here to start the third period here at Raymond J. Bork Arena. I wonder who that's named after. John's not paying attention to me.
Wayne
That's
Gretzky?
all right. Oh, yeah, very good. All right, here we go. Nick LeBlanc's going to take the face off. Marblehead wins it. Flips it right over. Like that. Avery LeBlanc is going to the box. 2 minutes for, looked like tripping. Could you quite hear that, John, what the penalty was? Neither could I.
I couldn't hear it over the,
I thought
the
it
yelling and the...
I thought it was tripping, but I could be wrong. Battling for it in the corner. Nobody seems to want to give it up. Marblehead pulls it out. Marblehead taking it across the center line now into the zone of Beverly. Puck going all the way down. Icing's waved off. Full change by Marblehead. Puck out in front. No one there to do anything with it. Here comes Marblehead. And Meg Ryan with the great job. Obviously icing waved off because of the penalty. Oh, no, now the penalty's over just like that. Knocked in by Freitas. Marblehead takes it out. They try to center it, but Oscar's in the way. Oscar flying, putting on the speed. Sends it to the net.
That's going to be a goal.
And that is in. Oscar Kehoe with the goal. Or did that get tipped in by Meredith Johnston?
It was tipped. It was, yeah.
Yep, it was tipped in by Meredith Johnston. What a beautiful setup by Oscar. And that will add to the lead 4-1, Beverly. right, nice job there. Beautiful job by both Oscar and Meredith Johnston. Increased the lead to 3. Belford working to get it out. Now it's up to Zoe. Zoe around one, around another, and then off. A little bit high on that shot. Icing going to bring it down to the headers and face off to the left of Nola. Battling for it in the corner. Oh, centered out in front by Meg Ryan, but nobody was there. Morgan Linsky now sends it up. DeLeon now chasing it down. Puck around the corner, sent out in front. Mason sends it over to Linsky. Linsky now. Zigging and zagging. Goes in, tries to go. Tries to go coast to coast, John, but didn't quite make it. There's the puck with the rebound. And there's no goal. Not through lack of trying, I'll tell you that. Both teams switching up. Tell me you got that on camera.
I got it.
Zoe, that was hilarious. She said, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Something being discussed with the Marblehead coaching staff. Lots of back and forth battle in the neutral zone. Now Beverly, no, it still comes right back out in the neutral zone. And it gets dumped in by Phoebe Allen. Marblehead now trying to make something happen in their zone. Gets knocked around, gets blocked out by Zoe. Marblehead changing up. Marblehead now with the shot. Blocker saved by Mason. Flipped in behind the goalie. Saved by,
Oh, and that goes in.
trickles in. Now, all right, well that, thinking that whistle should have gone before that, but you know what? It is what it is. Back to a 2-goal lead. Beverly 4, Marblehead 2. I can tell you this, Matt. Avery Mason doesn't usually look annoyed when a goal gets let up, but she did on that one, so it leads me to believe. Looked like she even took a stick to the helmet.
I don't know if she just didn't have full possession. Or
That must have been it.
it looked odd from my angle. This Marblehead crew is pretty pumped up now.
Yep, but they just got a penalty. I wasn't trying to see what the referee's signal is, but we'll have to wait to hear from our rink side announcer, Chuck. Behind the net now. That was a good save. Yep.
Tripping.
Oh, Oscar trying to, wasn't able to keep it in. Over to Linsky. Here comes Oscar. Oh, she loses it. Up over to Linsky. Linsky back over. Shot. Oh, just wide by. Oh, shot. Save. Meredith Johnson with the blast. And a save by Nola. John, you know, none of this would be possible without donations.
That's right,
If
Matt.
you like watching sports, not only hockey, but basketball, baseball, football, all of them, city meetings, government meetings, all that kind of stuff, student activity meetings, all that. Another save by Nola. It would help us out immensely if you went to bevcam.org/donate. That's bevcam.org/donate. Did you get that, John? It was bevcam.org/donate.
BevCam.org
Forward slash. Sorry.
Donate.
All right.
Although
Oscar now flips it in. That was a blast by Johnston. I don't think it was tipped. I think that one went straight in. How about that? That's what you call a slap shot.
I'll tell you what, that riled up Marblehead team just got awful quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's true. They were fired up there for a bit after that goal, and you are right. That quieted them right down. Now back to a 3-goal lead. That should be icing. John, I also want to apologize to the viewers. Earlier, you had asked me about the teal, the ribbon, and some of the tape along the girls' skates.
Yes.
I had said, Megan, I apologize. That's Morgan's message, whose memory we are honoring tonight. Oh, intercepted by Marblehead now. Oh, and then picked off, and then pulled. She was pulled down. I am very surprised there was no whistle on that one. That was Tibbetts. Around the net comes an out. Ref gets in the way. Here comes Ryan. Ryan dumps it in for a shift change. That one goes round and round. Picked up by Linsky. Linsky up to Oscar. Oscar now centers it. Saved by Nola. Meredith Johnson was coming in, hoping to get that centering pass, or maybe even a rebound, but Nola jumped all over that one. That easily could have been 6-2 there. Battling for it now. That was Belford was sending it in. Now Marblehead's going up, but it's a 3-on-1 situation. I think that's going to be tripping. Yep. Another power play for Beverly. Beverly's been doing very well on the power plays. I believe 2 of the goals have been on power plays. Face off to the left of Nola. Up the top. Beverly trying to get it in back into the zone. Freitas catches it and sends it down. Freitas now sends it in. Now Now here comes Johnston. Shot save, glove save by Nola. Just playing catch. Two minutes and 11 seconds left to go in regulation, John.
Did we get a shot count after the second period?
We sure did.
Thanks, Matt.
Anytime, John. Twenty 26-7. Oh, another one! Goal! I think that was Meredith Johnson again from that same side. Yeah, it looks to be Meredith Johnson. Very. Oh, she's having a game. That's 2 goals, I believe. That makes it 6-2. Beverly with just 1:46 left in regulation. Yeah, 26-7 was the goal score count after the second period. I had to think about it for a second. I apologize.
I guess we'll get a count after the game, but I would be surprised if they didn't break the 40 shot they had last game. Was it last game?
I believe it was last game. We'll have to check with our statistician, Bill Linsky. Well, that one almost snuck under the pad, but she was able to stop it. Left. Shot blocked right at the get-go. That puck stayed in. Ashley Freitas tries to blast it in, but it gets deflected. And 30 seconds left. Kept in. Five seconds. I feel comfortable. I felt comfortable. Let me take a quick peek to see if our goal statistician is nearby. He isn't. That's okay. Well, at the end of this, Beverly Dameris Ipswich with 6, Marblehead Headers with 2. That was one heck of a game, John. We're going to get the score. We're going to get the count right now. 44.
Wow.
They beat their last one that was 40. 44. We thought it was 44 to 12. That's something. That's something. 41 in the last game, so they beat it by 3 this game. 41 in the last game, 40 in this one. They played tough. They played hard. Well-deserved win for John McMahon. I am Matt Fletcher. We're signing off on the BevCam Sports Network.
Stick around. We're going to end the stream here, but boys hockey is up next. So stick around if you want to watch some more hockey.